Yes, we did have an inside day yesterday on the daily time frame. At this point, we have broken that previous day low off of a gap. Now remember, it was Friday on the previous daily candle, then we had our big gap down on Monday, but we do have optimism with a lot of the fundamentals behind the market, and that would really be the whole tariff relief situation, which occurred down here. So it looks like we even came back. We delete this, we'll delete some old levels, start fresh. It's big 4-hour demand that we held overnight. This is where we gapped down. We tested that zone. 30-minute, I'd really want to see, we broke this 30-minute demand zone right here. But we didn't break it with the traditional break with price action. We broke it because we gapped below it. Once we got back above it, this zone did end up working as a support area. Support here, here, and here. So it's definitely an area I'd like to watch. 69.22 on ES. I think it was an area we were watching yesterday, and we came just like 2 points away from it. Right now in ES, we got a bit of a lower volume area between 51 to about 49. I'm not too interested in that area right now, so we will wait and see. Bro, you guys are good, man. Anybody can say anything. I'm cool with it. We're cool with it. 15-minute supply right here. So right now what I'm trying to do is just get an idea of the range on ES, and if we continue higher without pulling back, where's their possible entry, and if we do pull back, where's their possible entry. So right now I do see 43 on the 15-minute time frame here. We've got the higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher high, higher high. So I'd like to see if we could come back and respect that more recent higher low and hold that for a long position right there. So you see how we held this zone? We held here, here, here. So on the next pullback, I'd like to see if we can pull back, hold one more time, and because we've been making higher highs and higher highs, I'd like to make the higher low followed by the higher high. So we'll use Bookmap to confirm that, and we'll see how that plays out. Alright, let's see. So that's ES. I had a 15-minute area of resistance that we had yesterday. Now, it worked yesterday as our highs. That is not yesterday, Friday. Let's pull up market, see fundamentally, has there been any other headlines, anything major that came in? The most recent thing I remember reading was was Trump to cut all tariffs to 40% and then at some point 50 to 10%. So I'll show you guys that right now. Tariffs will be cut to 40% immediately with further reductions over time to 10%. So this is something that's going to have a bullish impact on markets. We've seen in the past when we have had some type of tariff relief, that would be like April when he announced that major tariff relief on all countries except for China for 90 days, and that's exactly, we got a huge rally off of it. So we had recent tariff relief. Remember, he threatened Greenland with tariffs and we got a bearish reaction. Then he pulled those tariffs and he also threatened the EU on new tariffs too. And we had a huge reaction to the downside, to almost 100 points on ES. And then what happened from Tuesday to Wednesday night? Said, oh, well, you know what? Never. I'm pulling those tariffs. We're not going to do it. Markets reacted very bullish. Again, that's a tariff relief. That's almost as strong as the VIX at this point. Is some type of tariff relief or tariff fear. So very good, very important to keep an eye on. Nothing major here. Israeli, nothing. US. Let's see if we have any economic data coming out today. I think this week we're pretty packed. We had durable goods at 8:30. Tuesday, consumer confidence at 10. That's tomorrow. Wednesday we have nothing. I thought we had FOMC this week. Could be wrong. Initial jobless claims, of course, Thursday. International trade doesn't really matter. Continuous jobless claims, sort of important. We have NFP this week. No, no NFP this week. We have, let's see, Friday. And not much Friday. And then, okay, so really starting next week as well, we're going to get some more information. ISM manufacturing. This week we have nothing notable today, nothing too notable tomorrow except consumer confidence on Tuesday. And nothing Wednesday. So what do we got? Tuesday and Thursday, we got like sort of important days. Nothing, again, nothing major. I'm going to turn on the alerts for high impacts so that I'm alerted when it happens. I do want to see where we're trading at in relation to previous New York session. So that whole ultimate reversal setup. So this is New York high, this is New York low. New York high and low have been working out as the high and low of the range lately. I've noticed that right now. A lot of times the previous day high and low could be a different level because of the overnight session. But our New York session has really been able to consume those ranges lately. So something I'd want to keep an eye on is to see how we react to the highs and lows. Do we want to break higher and break that previous day high and then break lower and break the low? Because it looks like that's exactly what we've been doing. We see that this, if we're looking at this day right here, markets opened. We took out pre-market low, we reversed, and then we took out pre-market high. So in this day, yesterday, Friday, we were able to take out both areas. We tried to do the same, but it was a bit more bullish on the day prior, so Thursday. Thursday, we held the pre-market lows. We took out the pre-market highs first. So we took out pre-market highs first, and then we held the lows and continued to the highs again. So I'd either look for us to take out the highs first and stay a bit more bullish. Again, same thing here. We took out pre-market highs first, then we created a higher low. So I'm either looking for the high to be created first, we take out previous day high and I'm staying bullish, or we go head towards that previous day low not even previous day low. That's the overnight low. So I'm not really looking for an overnight low. That would call for us to trade all the way back towards 68.79. And that is about 74 points away. If we were to sell off 74 points from this level right now, I would not be bullish anymore, right? We would have been bearish on that whole run down, be a massive sell-off. So what's more realistic? Possibly coming back, hitting our gap fill from yesterday, which is this blue level, and looking for this 15-minute demand to hold. Again, that's a higher low. These lower time frames are now trying to line up with those higher time frames. We can take a look at the 4. So yeah, we tried taking out this high. We did take out that high. Made some highs, some higher lows. Again, I'm reading this, I'm seeing bullish on each time frame. Let's see. Good morning, everybody. What's going on? Phil, Siva, good morning. Jay, what's going on? Victoria, Habibi, Gray, DTG, El Marito. Mike, what's going on, Mike?
Yo.
Yo.
How was the weekend?
You beat me to it. It's pretty good, man. How was yours?
It's a little on the cold side with a little bit of snow.
Yeah, definitely on the cold side, bro. I feel that. Where are you from again?
I'm in Missouri.
Gotcha. Marzity, how about you? Where are you from? I always forget. I do apologize. I'm sure I've asked plenty of times.
I'm in central North Carolina. We got, sleet instead of freezing rain. That was a blessing.
Oh, good.
Yeah, North Carolina, or my part anyway, of North Carolina, freezing rain is usually our bigger concern. So the fact that we got sleet means no power outages
Nice. That's good.
yet.
Let's see. See where Vix is at right now. Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning. I knew you were in the Carolinas. I just know which one. You seem like someone from the Carolinas. It grew on you. Vix. Ooh, Vix is in a tough spot right now. This whole area It's been a consolidation zone. We can break it down to a lower time frame. See where we are. Markets open in about 11 minutes, so we'll get more volatility on the VIX when markets open. We'll get some more information as well, some more volume coming in. So we will take a look. Right now, what I really want to keep an eye on is this blue level. Look how crazy this blue level has been right there. Major pivot, major pivot. So if I'm looking for the VIX to reverse back higher, that would be ES to move lower. So ideally what I would want to see is us break this level on the VIX. So if VIX could break through support, that would be bearish on the VIX, and we have to remember VIX is inverse of the ES, so that would be bullish on ES. So I need VIX to break through support while ES breaks through resistance. They give confirmation for each other. What I also want to check, and let me actually look at the settings down here. Look at the scales, very large. Go to more settings, apply to all, perfect. NASDAQ is rejecting an area that I had as resistance myself, supply zone. But because it's pre-market, I don't really have a good sign to be like, hey, this is big sellers up here, you should take this. So I'm not. But it's a supply zone. We see that it held as resistance from Friday at 3:45. Overnight again this evening, 3:30. And then again right now at 9. So depending on where we open, I might even look to possibly short that, especially if VIX is at that key level. But I do want to remember that I do have a bit more of a bullish bias based off of the what's it called? The whole tariff relief situation. But if markets give me something else, I'm not gonna not take it. Right? We have to take advantage of the markets and the opportunities that it presents. So that's it. Big seller, completely reversed on. Staying patient. The silver right now. We can see what gold's doing. Is gold anywhere? Oh, gold is sort of somewhere right now. I would like this as support on gold. I'm trying out book map data, so I only got the CME at the moment. So I don't have gold, but we'll see. Gold is in a nice was that a 15-minute area or 30-minute? It was a 30-minute order block, which we've already broken previous day high. So those are usually sort of my A+ areas. So possibly on gold. Yeah, a bit of a buy imbalance there too. Doesn't look too bad. I'd consider some longs on gold. We can see where the dollar's at as well. Dollar's selling off. Beautiful. It's exactly what we want to see to support gold. Ooh, dollar's dropping like it's hot right now. That's crazy. That is beautiful. Gold and silver are going to skyrocket today. Go fund your options account. It's full port. I should have just got the bundle. Yo, good morning, everybody. What's going on? Dude, gold's gonna be at like the same price as ES at some point. And it's gonna be some point very soon. Alright, so we are looking for looking for NASDAQ reaction here, which we are getting the reaction off supply. VIX at a key level as well. Gold looking good on the longs, man. 50 seconds in this 5-minute looks sturdy. I'll take some gold longs soon. Ooh, big spread on gold though. So if you do take gold, please go with the micros today. Even on micros, man, you gotta go so low.
TradingView had sent out an announcement that for the metals, gold, silver, and stuff like that, they were increasing margins, intraday margin requirements. I don't know by how much. You'll have to check their website, but I think that was the case.
TradingView or Trade08? Trade08?
Trade08, excuse me.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, I bet. Yeah, volatility, man, it's about to kick in. Silver's gonna go crazy. Market's open in 5 minutes. Good morning, guys. Good morning, everybody. Let's see. Yeah, just CMA. Nah, I didn't think so. Wonder if I was gonna say, I wonder if there's any other, but nah, be too good. Let's see. There we go. Gold pull back to like VWAP. VWAP could be a decent price to try to get in on gold. NASDAQ out of zone. We'll leave gold alone. Let's just keep an eye on ES and NQ. Good morning, guys. What's going on? Happy Monday. What's up, Garrett? JW, good morning. Habibi, what's going on? Dance for Peace. Love it. What's going on, everybody? AHM, Anka, good morning. YouTube, what's going on, guys? Drop a good morning, say hello. Google just spiked like crazy right now, guys. Look at that. Take a look at our equities. So Google spiked from 327 to about 328. About a whole dollar move there. All equities trying to climb higher, but we'll see where they are in relation to their previous day's range. Nvidia's below it. Google's below it. Meta's within it. Microsoft's within it. Apple is way above it. And Amazon's trying to get above it. And the ones that are below them are trying to trade back within that range. So again, I'd be patient on the shorts here. Definitely feeling a bit more long today. There goes that gold turnaround too. Beautiful. It's gonna be one of those just buy and hold gold days. Possibly. 30-minute, okay. I'm like, where is... Alright, so this is where I'd like to try to enter on gold there. Yes, on Q pushing higher. Pre-market still market's open in about a minute and a half. Here goes NASDAQ. So 25,750 on Bookmap over here. 750, that's near the top of my supply zone. Same situation, guys, where this area of resistance will then become my support. If markets open up and we go extremely bullish, I'm going to look for a quick break, a quick retest, and I will take that long on NASDAQ. If we fail it, just like we're starting to right there, look at this buyer. Pretty big buyer on the session volume delta too. So again, he's getting hit there, and he's not seeing much continuation so far. But we have to give it some time. We have about 43 seconds left. Let's see how this plays out. Might be a possible trade off the NQ right off the open. So let's see. Also, same with gold, man. Looks decent. Not bad. Hey, good morning. Alright, 12 seconds. Here we go, man. We're getting there. So I wanted a break and a quick retest. So let's see how this break really wants to break or not. Be careful, man. We're still in supply. We're still rejecting. There we go. Look at these buyers now up there. Let's see if those buyers fail. Okay, good. There we go. Finally. Finally reset. 30 seconds. Nice, man. That big break and fail. That looks solid. Let's see how this 5 wants to react now. Look at those sellers, bro. Right away. Let's see. VIX at a key level. Just be patient. Just be patient. Let markets play out for a moment. See if gold wants to pull back too. We'll add an alert on gold so we don't have to jump around. Yo, good morning, good morning. What's going on? Let's see. Look at those buyers coming back in. Let's see. Just going to let markets do their thing right now. I wanted a strong break and retest. This was not a strong break. This was a failed break, a drop, and now we're sort of range bound. So again, I want to see it higher, and then we could probably use this area as an entry right there. So we'll see now. And letting markets develop gives us an edge. Yo.
Prior day high taken.
Oh, gold almost went off. What alert on gold? I was just looking to see if it could pull back towards 50, 70. But right now it's back to 50, 80. Might not do that. Now it's finding some good buyers up here again. Before it found buyers up here and it failed, so let's just be a little patient. They're trying to hold. Here we go, breaking higher. Let's just be patient here, man. We know we're in this zone. We know we're at this key level on VIX, too. I'm waiting, man. I need that 5 to either clearly close above this zone for a retest and go, or break it again back to the downside and maybe reject on the 15 or 30 or something like that. Hourly also. These buyers keep stepping in at these highs and fail to be rewarded. But these sellers are also trying to be protected by buyers too. So right now we're just going to wait. VIX at that key level trying to move higher from it. So that would be bearish, but we want to see VIX move lower off of that tariff relief news. Equities are pretty 50-50. Boom, new high again. So again, I'm just staying patient. A little inconsistent in the price action for my liking at the moment. I'd rather like let the 5 close, see where we're at. VIX moving lower, trying to break that level, exactly what we wanted to see. Again, if this 5 could close somewhere up here, then great. I'll look for a retest and then I'll take the longs. But let's see. There we go. CVD is only slightly bearish, but that's because it has recalibrated for the New York session. It was bullish before then. I will be looking for longs on NAS. I just got to see entry-wise where we're looking at. Weighted index somewhat weak. VIX trying to move lower still. So I'd only want to be bullish. But I wouldn't want to buy the highs right here. I know people buying these highs, these pullbacks are pretty strong. If we could pull back towards like the 25,750 or even 740, I want to use 32 as a stop loss. But look at this, another high. Passive seller sitting here at 25,780. So I'd like, again, I want to see a reaction at some point. Bring us back towards like 50 for a long position. Where is 50? There's 50. I'm trying to line it up. Okay, just stay patient, man. Market's making new highs. We got the bias, right? We're just staying, we're chilling. If you see something you like, you're a scalper, right? Take that momentum. Gold doing the same thing, where it's creating the 30-minute basing, rally. Now we're looking for continuation. So gold's, what I would like to do is try to find a buy position underneath this pink level. Throw my alert up a little bit more. Big seller coming in at this. Look at this outlier of a seller on NASDAQ there, and yet we continue higher. So just wait one moment. That was selling volume too. Our CVD dropped while we were moving higher. A lot of people probably getting crushed on this move up right now. That's probably what that shows. 30-minute, 15-minute. Just waiting. We got the close above the zone. So again, that's what I was looking for. Now I just need to retrace to that area. What's up, David? Good morning. Morning, Joe. Morning, Perry. Morning, Adrian. What's going on, guys? Hope you guys all had a good weekend. Gold continuing higher. There's a pullback on NAS. That's what I like to see. Yeah, drop the hammer. VIX still moving lower, so I'd still want to be bullish. Gold moving up, man. Aw, man, dude, I said before, gold could just be a buy and hold day today. Come on, Nav, let's pull back a little. Hey, man. Good morning, good morning. Hope you're all doing well today. Anka, good morning. Adonis, what's up, what's up? Let's take a look at our equities. Always want to keep an eye on those. So we see that Meta is trying to break above its previous day high. It has already. Microsoft is within its range, trying to break above VWAP. Apple above its previous day's high, holding VWAP. Amazon trying to break below. Nvidia trying to break higher. And Google trying to hold VWAP head towards previous day high. So again, we want to see that continuation on equities to see continuation on NASDAQ. There we go, pull back. Come on now. Come on, NASDAQ, please, can I have an entry? No, good morning, guys. YouTube, man, drop a comment. Somebody drop a comment. Let's see what's up, what's up. Damn, man, gold continuing. 50.87. Careful trading gold today, man. The range on it is wild. Each candle is about almost 10 points in itself. So if you trade gold, if you're trading futures, you want to trade micros. It's a nice first 15-minute candle. Don't forget too, guys. It's like, oh, well, markets are moving without us. No, 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 man. It's 9:39 right now. Some people who trade in strategy like the orb, they're not taking a trade until we break the first 15-minute range. So we could mark that out and just stay patient, right? Look for a possible break, a fair value gap to form with a low volume shelf, and then that will be our entry to go along. We're just trading that trend, looking for that 25,863 next. So now I want a consolidation up here for like 10, 15, and then a retest and continuation. I mean, shit, if we're gonna pull back now, that's cool too, I guess, but let's see. And ideally, I'd much rather look for an entry near the 50s. I wanted this 35, we'll call it 35 now instead of 32, to be stop. So I'm looking for 50 for an entry. For longs on NQ, we're bullish today. Bullish. You know, we were bullish off the fundamentals. If you guys followed me on social media, you would know that before markets even opened. That was pretty cool. I covered that on Saturday. How we got the headline about the 40% the tariff relief, and how markets are risk on, and boom. How do you like them apples? Dude, that's a massive 15-minute. And again, I want us to be breaking higher. That's fine. Because look, now what we're doing is we're creating this low volume area right here. And that lines up with my zone. So now perfect. That's some confluence there. Now I can look for a really great trade if we can somehow pull back. But we'll be patient. Let things play out. That's nuts. It's still going. Completely demolishing the cells. Good morning, everybody. Dude, I'm hungry, man. Yeah, a lot of low volume below us. So again, I see that as what? What the hell? That's why we don't buy highs. We don't know what's going on up here. We don't know. I don't know. Oh, but that was a crazy dip towards that recent lower high off of 769. But I wouldn't take that, man. I'm not taking this. Marza, do you seeing anything?
Looks like the pivot points. There's a strategy called the S1 to R2, where we go below the pivot point 1 mark, and then we go above it 2 marks. And so if we go north, that's going to be 69.80. Then there is a prior day VPOC, 69.85. So those would be your upward targets. We have a trend line and prior day high below us, currently around 69.65. But grossly overbought on the RSI. But I think that's being ignored because they made so much money with that dip. They're going to run this as much as they can today, I think. So,
Yeah.
I think 69.80 is on the table for today for a bullish. I'm not sure, but there's no entry for that yet because we're extended to the north too much. So this is chasing right now.
I like
So
7,000.
as possible, that's R3 up near R3 pivot point and a trend line up there as well. But like I said, there are definitely targets all over the place, but the trend is bullish. So bearish, or taking something short, it's got to be a scalp, not a long play, because you're going against the trend, in my opinion. But right now, for bullish, I don't see any entries yet.
Yeah. Yep, just a slow grind higher. We've moved, hold up, about 60 to 80 points off the open price. So it's not like we had a 150-point move yet. We're getting there, slow and steady. But I'd still be patient for a pullback. I don't see any reason to rush into anything. 15 minutes about to close. Okay, there's the break of the 15-minute orb to the upside. Something to mention, guys, and this is one of my favorite stats. On the orb, where's my, there it is. On the orb, Mondays on NQ, check this out, orb by weekday. This takes a minute. There we go. Orb by weekday, breakout 53% of the time. This is much stronger than any other weekday. Look at this. 15, 28. So orb by weekday, very strong for a single break today to the upside. So again, staying bullish. This single break we just had, giving me that bias. How do you check point of control? Point of control depends on what platform you use. If you're using TradingView, point of control, when you're using the anchored volume profile, this guy over here, your point of control is going to be the heaviest price level you see on the chart. Wow, I still haven't had any entries yet on these longs, and we are just marching away, heading towards 844 next, but I refuse to buy the highs. Weighted index pulling back a little bit. I wonder if ES is giving any better entry criteria. It's got 6967. Wow, that's a funny entry. I'm gonna have to take that one. 6967. Very low volume imbalance right there towards 66 stop. Be a crazy small trade right there. Crazy small stop loss. We'll keep an eye on it, but I wouldn't be a fan of that one. I'd really more so want to find this one right here. Fib tool lines up with that as well. Volume profile from the New York session. I'm sorry, from the future session. It is a low volume area in there. We'll see.
All right, looks like we're closing in on that gap from the 16th. This is where we had the big drop. So look, I think we have closed it. Let me get a better. Yeah, we have closed the gap from the 16th just now.
Nice. These sellers just can't bring us anywhere today. Really looking for a pullback. Possible setups on ES and NQ. Okay, let's see. Just waiting. Waiting. We want to pull back towards our range. Seller stepping in on Nvidia right now, bringing us from 189 to 187. 189 to 188. We just broke below 188. Google pretty range bound, Meta range bound, Microsoft pushing higher, Apple pushing higher. Good morning, guys. What's going on? What's up, DC? What's up, Bot? David, what's going on? Ozzy, good morning. Exhausted Trader, E. Marcel, good morning, guys. Waiting on some ES, waiting on some NQ. You already know. Was an area of support before. I'm not in anything right now. I'm waiting for possibly 69.67 on ES or 25.750 on NQ.
5-minute rally base on the ES.
Come on, it's pullback time. No like major imbalances that would make me think we could reverse up here. So if we do pull back, I would just see it as a pullback. Oh, see that? Holding up 25,800. This level right here.
Intraday VPOC has moved to 69.75.
Here we continue. I just hate buying highs like this, bro. It's never worth it. But VIX moving lower again. Nvidia's taken quite the hit. I would leave everything alone right now. Just wait for our areas. Are you using OBS? Well, Orb. So yeah, somewhat. Orb's helping me hold the long buys. So like the Orb stat today was go by Orb opening range breakout by weekday on Monday. Today's Monday. 53% of the time we have a single breakout, not a double break. So since we already have had that breakout, I want to see if that wants to continue. Do we want to pull back to a fair value gap and hold it? That will be my entry. Fibonacci tool brings our OTE, optimal trade entry, to 54,754. But again, that would require us to start to pull back now for a little bit. It is 9:52. So we'll just be patient and we'll see if we get that. Good morning, everybody. Looks good to continue. Just some of the internals, the large cap, the 15, stuff like that. But will we buy highs? No. Sell
Well,
it.
although the ES is
Oh, wait, I'm sorry.
bullish, the leaderboard is very choppy.
Yeah, sellers trying to absorb these buyers up here. That's what we just saw of 27. Be careful. See how we're getting a strong buying delta. Here we go. Buying delta. Push higher. Push higher. I don't want us to break 845. I really want an entry before 845, but we're getting there. All the buying delta being rewarded. We are moving higher off of it. Look at that. Another push. 15 closes in 5.5 minutes. It's got time for another run.
Good morning, Kevin.
Hey, good morning. What's going on?
Not much. I was wondering if you could help me out. I had purchased the Apex.
Okay.
But to be honest, I don't know. I don't get it, and I was just wondering if you could help me out.
I got you, bro. What don't you get it? The futures trading itself or connecting it to TradingView?
Well, I've already connected it to TradingView. I just don't know if I'm doing it right because I'm trading on it, and I don't know if I'm doing it right or not. I was wondering if you could probably give me a little private class, a private
Yeah.
one-on-one.
Yeah, no, I got you, bro. Yeah, I'll shoot you a message and we'll set something up. I got you.
Really much appreciate that. Thank you, man.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Guys, anybody else too, you ever feel a little lost, need a little bit of extra assistance, please let me know. Always happy to help. Buyers continuing, man. I think we want that 4-5. Gold continuing. Man, if only we were chasers.
Yeah. Leaderboard looks like it's finally turning bullish for a candle. 5 minute candle looks bullish. Breadth indicator is about 50% bullish on the S&P.
We keep failing these highs though. That sort of does make me want to take shorts off these buyers up here, off the SVD session volume delta. All these buyers keep failing, 27 to about 40. But it's just that 15-minute. My technicals are still screaming bullish. So my technicals say one thing, my order flow says another. I'd rather stay out of it. I'd rather go with both of them.
It's been the same thing on the climb up on NQ. Every single time we reach a new top, there's massive absorption, like a lot, and
Yep.
it's never respected. The biggest pullback we had was 30 points, but it was very quick and then it reversed.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I know it's like the sellers are really trying to give us that pullback, but the buyers just keep chugging along, keep taking it higher. Here's that 42, getting pretty close to that 45. Passive sell wall sitting here between that 45 and 48. There's the break. CVD spiking higher. All right. Might look for, let's see, I don't even know, man. Maybe like this to be a higher low, 802 for possible stop loss. Let's see, 802. So then entry would be somewhere on a pullback. 802, 803 is that higher low. And that could be a possible trade. Really wanted, my goal with the trades and with the entries is to always look for us to break a certain area, retrace that area, and then have area B to head towards, right? Now, obviously, we broke area A, we retraced, but we did not retrace to that area of entry. And now we are very close to that area B target. So I'd really want to see that pullback like ASAP. But we'll just be patient, man.
ES prior day VPOC is 69.85. Remember that VPOCs are areas, they're not to the tick. But when you get into those VPOC areas, you can expect chop. So they make good targets. They do not make good entries unless you have some other reason to take a trade.
ES hasn't made its way to that next target yet. I wanted 7,000, so that's an extension. NAS can still continue too. 15-minute. $30-minute. hour, 4 hour, pretty solid. Yeah, just be patient, man. 4 hour closes in 20 seconds. Guys, if you're here on YouTube, hit that like and subscribe. Don't forget, join our community at bullishbears.com. We go live Monday through Friday there. If you're here on YouTube, go live Monday and Friday. Can we pull back, please? Just a little bit. Watch it like fall. Come on, there's got to be something lining up somewhere. We're just straight up.
All right, bullish momentum is dying off. That does not imply a pullback necessarily, just means we may go we could go sideways just as well. Leaderboard back into indecision again.
Let's see. Morning, guys. What's going on? Let's see. I want to see a pullback towards like 25,815. I'd really like 804. Take a little sweep of this area right here. Nvidia pushing lower. Nvidia got really close to previous day low. Getting some selling pressure here on NQ. We see that with Bookmap right there. Just be patient because these sellers, the selling pressure we get keeps failing today. So we don't want to jump in the first sign of selling pressure, or else we'd be in 1,000 paper cuts already. But again, we don't want to buy high, so sometimes pullbacks are great areas to start a position. This seller was not rewarded. Possible reversal off that. And with the buying momentum we've had, it wouldn't be crazy to go long off of that. But let's just wait. VIX trying to move back lower. Very tough spot. I'd like to see buyers continue. I'd like us to go ahead towards 863, but I'd also like a better entry and a better trade setup. Nvidia trying to hold higher. Equities somewhat stumbling. Let's see. Just wait, man. Let's just wait. Let's see. Buyers, sellers, buyers, sellers. We see that they're still trying to push us higher. CVD trying to push more bearish, though. So I really want to pull back. Again, almost considering shorts off these highs. But with how strong we've been, we would be silly to try to short something bullish at the moment. Gold also just a massive continuation higher. Waiting, waiting. Waiting for a trade to take. Just taking a look at gold at the moment. I like gold on longs, but it's got a wide range. So if you do take it, please make sure you're going micros. Go light size. Positive delta right now on this current 5, but we really got to hold that. I was looking for the 15-minute to continue us higher as well, so we do need to flip that positive on that current delta on this 15. If we can do that, that'd be huge. This is not gold on Bookmap. This is NASDAQ, so don't get confused, please. 650, negative 650, negative 640. Before it was negative 700, so it's going in the right way. Definitely had some aggressive selling up here. I believe that was on the 5, so we got to break through that. Here's what I would be looking at in a trade on gold. You know, looking for an area of support, some higher lows, looking for this higher low to hold, and make our way towards a higher high again. Positives delta on this candle. Take a look at the 15 now. Still negative 663, so I really want to see that push back. There's NAS trying to hold. NAS did not give us that pullback entry we were looking for. How's the dollar doing? Dollar's still weak. Silver's still moving higher. So hopefully that just supports the metal sector. We have 6.5 for the 15 to close, so that's plenty of time for it to create this lower wick and continue on higher. 5-minute looked solid too. 30-minute, same deal. It's got 21 minutes left to flip back and continue green like we've seen for the past 2 candles. There we go. Come on, gold. Let's start breaking higher with some strength now. Minute 02 left. Now I want to keep the footprint chart on. Just really want to see, maybe instead of total, we'll do delta. We'll see where we're at on the 5. Yeah, those buyers failed again. There's definitely a positive delta at this point in this area up here. But 30 seconds left. Really got to see buyers continue on gold. If not, we might head lower. So for me, gold, stop loss is around 83.4. I'm in a long at 88. Where is that? 88.9? Yeah. Gold Nasdaq pulling back finally, so is ES. If we stop out of gold, we just flip on over there. I'd like this candle to stay green. If this candle stays green, I stay in the trade on gold. Put stop loss to like 83.6. That 83.6. Oh no. Now it is. Here we go, Nas. Getting a little something there. Same with ES. Okay, again, a bit more interested in those as they're lining up with some key levels and areas and actual setups. Gold was more of a trend trade. ESNQ close to entry points. I'm looking for 67, 69, 67 on ES. Gold struggling, man. Might go to stop. Does look like it wants to go to stop. Be careful. I'm not out of it yet. Definitely losing a little bit of faith in it, though. I'd hope it proves me wrong and just starts popping here. That would be great. ES starting to hold at 69.71. There goes gold trying to give us a little something here too. That's great. Got to see a positive delta up here. Okay, trying to flip positive on the volume delta up here. There we go, positive 26. Want to see a good strong positive delta up here. Oh, let's also put it in instead of cluster profile. Yeah, there we go. Nice, good volume up here. Okay, sweet, beautiful. That's dope, man. I completely forgot about that. Profile is extremely helpful. Oh my god, beautiful. Wow, that's cool. W trading view right there. That is cool. Good buying imbalance coming up. Good volume up here too. I am a little concerned. We had a good volume up here and then we pulled back. So I do want to keep an eye. Positive delta. Remember the 15 is also what we were looking at. Is negative 500 still. So I want to be a little careful. But I was looking for the 15 to push back green. Which, oh my god, it's so close. It was just there. Let's see, guys. 50.94. We need 50.94 on gold to breach and hold. This stays green though, I stay in it. Said that before. There we go, gold. Let's run it, man. Let's run it. Silver's running. You know you want to run gold. You see the ES is running. Here we go, gold. Come on now. It did break that high right there. So that's new high on... Not new high a day. New high a day is where our target is 51.08. Good volume up here. Look at the continuation in volume up here. This is great. Really looking for a squeeze here on gold and continue. Minute 16 left. It's concerning. If we manage to create an upper wick and we close somewhere down here, it's a massive red flag on these longs. Just be a little careful on that. Minute 05 left. We had good positive delta. I'm staying in this trade. Stop loss can move up a little bit towards like 85.5, we'll call it.
5-minute ES candle engulfing.
Oof. Look at that gold. Come on now, gold. You know you want to hold. We had point of control higher. We had positive delta on this candle. Real good positive. 32 seconds left. Let's run it one more time. Let's leave those sellers in the dust. 15-minute closes in 24 seconds. And it's still looking good on the 15 to continue too. Even if we closed a little bit red here. But if it closes very red, like this next 15 seconds we just dump, again, red flag. So 12 seconds. Let's keep an eye on the 15-minute candle here. That will be our make or break if we hold or not on this trade. 5 seconds, looking like we're going to hold it. 2, 1, we're holding it. We're holding it. Come on, gold. Let's go. Bro, NASDAQ. Oh my goodness, guys, NASDAQ. I just realized NASDAQ hit that entry to a tick, and it continued. That is crazy. Listen, I'm holding this gold trade. I might cut it up here for profit. We're going to see. Selling delta coming in. It's definitely struggling to hold above recent highs. It is making recent highs, but it's struggling when we get to them. Dollar's also trying to move up, but barely. Barely. Bro, I cannot believe NASDAQ gave that entry. Look at this pullback on gold here. Massive. Come back near my entry. That's nuts. 85.5 is my stop down here. Wonder if... I'm not moving my stop. I'm just seeing something. If we start to hold, I'll add. But if we break that low, I'm not adding. I'm talking about this low right here. Oof. Let's see. Got close. Some buyers
ES
trying.
taking liquidity.
Gold broke it. Gold broke it. Be careful. I like these buyers trying to step in here. I'd want to see us trade back within that recent 5-minute point of range, which is this dotted line and that dotted line. ES moving higher. Come on now, gold. Let's follow suit. I know obviously gold does not follow ES or NQ, but clearly if you're looking back on the past couple months, they have been. Everything's been very bullish, a lot of optimism in the markets. Definitely feels like a disadvantage to not have bookmap on gold, so I'll look into getting that data. We'll get that going. I do like this whole this using a point of control and volume profile and footprint on TradingView. Very, very good, very easy, simplistic. Minute 38 left here, man. Gold needs to start to pop back one more time. Do not want to see it continue lower. This is where we're at. It's struggling a bit too hard in my opinion. I think we're taking too long. I think we're going to fail on gold. Be careful. I would hate to go short though, right? Wouldn't want to go short at these lows because we see that buyers keep buying back the dips. So I am going to just stay patient. If it stops me out, it stops me out. That's where I'm at right now on this gold trade. Stop is 80, what's that, 85.5. 47 seconds left in the 5-minute. Take a look at our footprint chart. How's that doing? Point of control. Now our new range is to the bottom. So again, that's a bit of a red flag there. Ooh. $27 seconds left. Sellers getting a bit aggressive on gold. Be careful. Gold getting ready to turn around. Man, ES moving higher throws me off, especially because we have it here on Bookmap.
All right, we're in the prior day VPOC at 69.85. We have an upper side trend line and pivot point R3 around 69.95, 96. So your 7,000 may be on the book today.
Yeah. Oh man, stops out of gold. I'm very disappointed we didn't take Nasdaq. That's stupid, bro. I said we're watching Nas today too. Yeah, 7,000 called out 7,000 on the pre-market. Yeah, levels have still been fire. Levels have still been fire. Nothing new there. That is still pretty fire to the footprint and stuff like that. Nas just continuing. Equity's holding up.
Man, I'm kicking myself. I had a level at 69.52 this morning on ES, and it hit, but like double-digit contracts traded, so I was not in.
I know, bro. You're telling me we were watching Nasdaq all morning, and we are waiting for this level, and then we finally got it around like 10:10. But I was busy messing around on gold. It is what it is, bro. Gotta take it for what it is. We gotta either adjust and make the change so it doesn't happen again, or keep making the same mistake. But we got it. We got it. Not gonna keep making the same mistake. $15.30. Hourly still going, 4 hours still going. I still like it bullish off of those time frames. Like I still think we have a ways to go. New low volume area around 84 on ES. So I'd want to see continuation here. And then pull back towards 84 in like 5-10 minutes. Not right now though. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, gold. It's funny. Oh, let's turn that off on gold. Nas moving up. ES moving up. A little bit of resistance here. Nothing major. Big buyer up here. At this point, we're just staying patient, guys. Don't rush into anything. Don't force anything. Buyers still have good control, but we are in a supply zone. So again, at some point, I do want to see us pull back. Sellers keep trying. We see that sellers keep trying to step in and then they fail. So don't go short. I know it's a supply zone, but don't go short in here. Really just waiting on that pullback to go along. There we go. Here's some selling pressure. Give us a little something. A little pullback. Come on now. Yeah, we want to crack 66. We crack 66. Here is a possible level on ES. Would be careful off of this point. 84 to about 83. So here's that 84. 84 and 83. So stop like 82-ish. I'll look for absorption here. I like this spot for a possible ES long. I'll look to keep stop loss near like 51, but just be a careful trade. We're buying after rejection of supply on NASDAQ, so not the most top tier setup. Actually, if anything, move stop loss down a little bit, give it a bit more room to breathe towards that fair value gap.
ES is in a chop zone from the 16th, which seems like a long way off, but the 16th does seem to be resonating with on several different levels. It's a volume profile level. We've got a chop zone there. So sometimes you just have to keep going back left in the chart until you find something that makes sense.
Yeah.
So this chop zone here
we go.
goes from about, let's see, 69.78 up to about 69.90. So about 10 points. We've got that volume point of control, previous day VPOC there. Also looking at Friday's move, full range high to low Friday. We have moved to the 618 extension above Friday's range. We did a full 100% move below Friday's range. So, you know, if we make a full 100% move like we did on the other side, that takes us to 69.97, call it 7,000. Being in a chop zone here, though, and at a fib, the 618, pretty heavy level on the fib trading idea. So we could very likely chop here for a while.
Yeah. Let's see. What was that original area we were looking at earlier? NAS had already hit. I don't think ES hit. Yes, it was like 6.7. Yeah. Like 6.9, 6.7. Let's see. Oops. Oh yeah, it was like way in that supply. Broken supply, new support. Key level here on ES to keep an eye on, see about a possible reaction. NAS did reject supply, we just stay patient. There we go. Keep moving lower, man. We are rejecting that supply. Again, I don't think this is a full-on reversal. I think this is just a pullback. Question will be, where will we pull back to? Throw up our fib. Low to high of this trend. All the way down here is our optimal trade entry, but I don't think we're going to pull back all the way down there. And a bit more realistic of a level, 69.64, 69.70. I might look to take NQ short off a retest of supply for a scalp, but we'll really have to see. Buying pressure coming in on weighted index. Has a 15-minute look. 15 rejection candle on the 15 actually. That is giving me a bit more of a bear bias coming out of NAS here. $30-minute, same deal. Yeah, I mean, 15-minute, 30-minute, those are looking a bit more bearish at the moment. Check this out. 15-minute rejection with that upper wick. 30-minute, same deal rejection with that upper wick. So I'd want to really see some continuation here to the downside for a possible trend reversal. But let's just stay patient, because I would like to also see a retest of this supply zone if that's the case. Got VWAP all the way down here at 726. Equities are taking a little bit of a hit, nothing major. Again, I want to see a possible retrace to supply for a short. We could see if we get that. Delta profile, great. Oh yeah, and table. Look how strong that negative delta was on that last candle. That's pretty big. Alright, let's see this retest of supply that we were talking about. Bit of a low volume shelf right there. Equities, let's see, are they turning around or are they just chopping still? So here's the retest of supply. Let's see how we react off of that. Sellers we had up here last time we were up in here, right up there. Right in this like 670. If it doesn't show anything decent, no trade. Equities are holding up for now. Google new high a day. We're gonna hold off for just a moment on these sells. Nah, we'll give it one shot. Off that reaction, we'll give it one entry. Light position. Stop a little above the high we made over here. So we're really just looking to play it off a quicker reaction, and if it fails, it fails. We just get out for a smaller loss. But if it continues, we're in for a good win, because this is off the 15-minute analysis. We were looking for the 15 to continue in this direction, and if it fails, we're taking a smaller 5-minute time frame loss, right? So decent enough. Just stay patient. We did get a reaction out of the supply zone. Was looking for this to be the retest, and possibly a lower high right here off this supply. So now I want to see us create a lower low off of 840. But if we head back higher and make another high off of 870, well, then we're most likely going to head towards that 887, right? New high a day. That's why I'm okay with taking a short. My stop loss is close enough, and take profit would also be decent enough as well. It's like a good risk to reward, good take profit, all that. I just got an alert on gold. Okay, good. Gold did continue lower. Now I don't feel horrible. Nice little reaction there on NASDAQ so far. 15-minute. Still need to see this 15 break lower though. 15 struggling to continue lower. Does have a positive delta right now. Really want to see that flip. There's positive 150. We want to see that negatives. But look, these buyers absorbing these sellers right now. So be careful, be patient, be careful. Definitely wicking into this supply zone. So again, I could see a reaction, a rejection here, even just towards VWAP, and that alone would bring us a very nice trade to below that broken supply. We have to remember we have a bullish fundamental catalyst with the tariff relief. We're just trading the zones right now. Something else too to note is the longer it takes to hold the supply and reject, the less the chance that we do reject it to the downside, because we're just taking the volume away more and more and more, and these sellers keep failing and failing and failing. So 75 is my stop on this. If it runs up, I'm just out. That's fine. Is it 75? 75, yeah, it's gonna go for it. Got pretty close there with this buyer. It's going. Come on. Take it. It wants it. 312 left in this 15. Yeah. Oh, dude. Alright, just, yeah, okay, there it is. Finally. Yo. Got you for sure, for sure, for sure. Alright, staying patient, man. These markets have been a little ridiculous. Unfortunately, the trade setup that we missed was these NASDAQ longs off of 800, and wow, that would have just flew very nice in our favor. ES did not give us our entry setup. I think, again, going forward, I really just want to mainly focus ES and NQ. Today we got distracted with gold, and that's what's sort of been my issue lately, is the distraction of gold. It has been fantastic. Last year it was phenomenal. At this point, though, I'd rather just shift my focus a bit more heavy on ES and NQ. Like even this big seller, man, if I was short, but if I wasn't so short biased and I saw this reversal, could have even looked to reverse it and go long here. But just stay patient, dude. No reason to chase now. Weighted index continuing higher. Yo, El Marito, when are you thinking you want to hop on? Are you still in voice chat? Let's see. No, he's not. Dude, gold, same thing with gold though. Look at the struggle on gold. Breaking low, pulling back. Pushing higher, pulling back. Pushing lower, huge pullback right there. That's a 10-point pullback on a 5-minute candle on gold. That's huge.
I'm out, Kevin. I appreciate you, man.
Absolutely, bro. You got it. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.
You too.
Oh, no, I didn't mean to click that. Bro, that's so annoying. I did not mean to close out a bookmap. Good morning, everybody. What's going on? Happy Monday. What up, Oz? Got a level 25,900. Let's see, 25,900. Yeah, that's a good one. Good key psych level inside a supply zone. 100%. What's the Dow doing, man? Dow has been pretty range bound today, trying to move higher too, though. Bro, I can't believe I closed out a book map. I still like this rejection to the supply. I just hate how long it's taking. I don't think it's going to fulfill or follow through. Wow, it's really going to make me restart all of my bookmap information because I accidentally closed it out. That's pretty ridiculous in my opinion. I want to see NASDAQ flush the VWAP, man. Just absolutely flush. It's 1040. Let's just drop, man. Flush it. Come on now. Nope. Come on, bro. Take it, NASDAQ. You know you want to. NVIDIA looking weak. Gotta see that continuation. Want to see NVIDIA below 187. It's at 187.35 right now. 187.30. 187.28. Good. NVIDIA's trying to move lower. Come on, take NQ with you. Google trying to hold. Meta pretty weak. Amazon weak. Come on, now let's melt away. I took it for a small scalp on the shorts off that supply zone. I'm not looking for a big hold right here. I might re-enter. Okay, then. Because those equities are looking like they're getting ready to give up. VIX trying to move up. See, we get some continuation with that VIX moving higher and equities moving lower. Looking for a NASDAQ sell-off towards VWAP. That's 740. Remember though, every time sellers try to step in off of the supply, what happens? Buyers step back and even stronger. So don't be so quick to jump in and hold a short position. If you're getting a good position, a good entry, get out into some strength. Don't try to double down or anything. This is not an add to a short type of market right now. Bro, I can't believe I accidentally closed that book map and now I don't have any of that information that we've looked at all morning. It's pretty silly. I think NAS might try to spike here. Let's see. NVIDIA's selling off. Want to see that continuation? Google getting weak too. Come on, NVIDIA. Let's go make a new low day. NVIDIA's at 187. I want to see it below 187. Here we go. Come on now. 187.06 on NVIDIA. 187.04.02. Below 187 on NVIDIA. 106 left on this 5-minute. Need to see Google flip bearish on this 5, but it's actually trying to hold bullish. Come on, Naz, give us a dump. Gotta be careful. This level was a key level earlier. VIX moving higher still. NVIDIA. Oh, good. Google dropped. Let's go. Come on now. Bring NQ lower. Bring NQ lower, man. Nope, struggling. Come on now, big drops. Let's go big drops right here. NVIDIA dropping, Google trying to drop. Let's get one nasty sell-off. That 15's trying to follow through now, man. 16 seconds left. That's huge, these last 16 seconds. I want to see continuation for the next 6 seconds here. Come on now, give us a drop. 2, 1. Ooh, that's tough, bro. 30 minute. 30 could still have 30 still has a chance to keep going lower. In terms of entry wise, it's hard to short on such a drop like this. Like, you know, you could short the pullbacks like that, but where's your stop loss? I do like this. I am flipping my bias a bit more bearish at this point. Short term. Oh, this is ES. I'm like, why is... Oh, shit. Okay, is it gonna give us another short entry? Let's see if we react off this big buyer right there. Want to see us fail to make another high off that 59. Nope. There's supply again. Nvidia trying to continue lower, Google holding up, equities are trying to hold up for the most part. I would need to see equities start to fail again here. We are back in supply on NASDAQ. This has been resistance today. It's been working out okay. But let's see, we're moving into it. We've also struggled though to continue higher off of this rejection off of this zone. Struggle to continue lower and higher. There's a break of the recent 5, so a lot of stop hunts right there. Need to see Nvidia start to flip back bearish, but right now most equities are on the buy side. So don't even go short right now. Just be patient. Need Nvidia to flip back below 187 again. It's at 187.13. There's a 187.10. Come on, Nvidia, drop. Now, the rest of the equity's trying to hold. Don't go short. Don't go short. Just wait. There's some weakness on Nvidia. Dude, Nvidia, go. Go, Nvidia, please. Nvidia holding that 187. It's a 187 on the undercover. Snoop Dogg. These buyers, buyers, buyers. Yeah, that 15, man, that 15 was important before when it closed, when it was trying to reject and failed to reject. Should have listened to that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Not the worst day, not the best day, but it was a trading day, and every day is a day where we come back, we gain some experience, and we're able to channel our trading, sort of work better on it, and develop more of our skills, and really look to execute better the next day. Again, NASDAQ, bro, we had that off 25,800. I was busy on gold. No more gold. We're going to be ES and NQ for the most part going forward. So, ladies and gentlemen, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys all tomorrow. Peace.
Later, dude.
Later.
Thanks, Kevin.
Yes, sir. Peace. Peace out, YouTube. Hey, good morning, Mark. Yo, man, it's fine. We're just wrapping up the live stream now here on YouTube. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Our pre-market analysis was A1. Fortunately, entry-wise, execution-wise on my side has been thrown off a little bit. A lot going on, and as we know, if we are not psychologically 100%, we can't trade 100%. So, It is what it is. I appreciate you all for tuning in. Join me live every day, Monday through Friday, at the Bullish Bears website, bullishbrs.com. Become a monthly member. Join me every day. Yearly lifetime member. Get access to my futures masterclass, which is 8+ hours of going over futures, different strategies to use, order flow tools, etc. So guys, appreciate you all. Hit the like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on Friday. Peace.